Okay. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the vlog episode 3 of the SFC Record Club vlog or vlog. Okay. And today I am welcoming two very special guests, Momoka. Hello.
Hello.
And Hiyori. Hello. Okay. And okay, so first I want to ask you, what is SFC Record Club? What?
Um,
I
okay, go first.
oh, dude, do you want me to go? Or
Yeah.
okay. Um, well, for me, very obvious, but it is a place to listen to all types of records, like with various genres. But also I go there to meet new people and have new connections because I only take like Giga courses, and I don't have that many connection with like the Japanese students that are not Giga. So yeah.
Yeah, I think I also agree with Hiyori. I go to SFC Record Club to meet people, to be part of a community because I think after COVID, I stopped um joining clubs, circles, and I think I felt very like isolated on campus in the sense that, I just go there to take classes and see friends, but, nothing much other than that. So, yeah, I think SFC Record Club helps me connect with people and music, and feel really, I feel a sense of belonging, even though I don't know some people there. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Like I like how it's not so like strict of a community because what I had with some of the what some of the issues that I have with the circles is that like you need to come 4 times a week, you need to do certain things, you need to pay a fee, blah blah blah. And like I just wanted somewhere like a space to go where I can just go whenever. That's not so like holding me back from doing certain things like
Hmm.
school and outside of school activities. So yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, that was exactly the thinking of it that I felt that we needed like a casual space. You could just like drop in and out whenever. And well, I'm glad that you mentioned COVID because that was part of my thinking, right? Because when I got this job at SFC, my first 2 years were online, right? Just all day sitting in front of a computer. So when I finally got on campus, I'm like, I wanted to create something, some kind of space where that people could hang out. So mm, I've been very happy with it so far. So uh,
David, can I ask you how you like brought the idea to like maybe Gakuji or like the school board?
Oh, well, all I needed to do at first was to just buy, get some I just asked if I could spend some of my money on records. Like, could I buy, oh, because I was teaching music classes, right? I was already teaching the indie rock class. So I'm like, can I use some of my research funds to buy records? And they said, yes. And then just from there, I'm like, well, I might as well create a situation where I could listen to them with students, right? And at first, we did it in room 307, like the other support room, right? And it was just a table, right? So it wasn't a whole room. It was just um, but I don't think either of you guys came during that time. That was like the very, very early days, right? It was just a table and like 10 or 12 records and like a little um suitcase record player. And Hikaru showed up like every week. Like she was like the one person who was really interested in doing. And then like kind of little by little, like Daiki used to show up at those times.
Like he's the one that introduced me to it. Yeah, for a
Mhm.
long time he talked about it, and it probably took me like a semester or two to actually go because I was kind of nervous. But yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I was nervous too when I first went to the record club. I think I went with friends at first, but then yeah, going there alone was sort of, I don't know, nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Like what I do. I feel like No, it actually wasn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, let's see, Hiyori, in your case, do you remember the first time you came?
Kind of. I kind of remember. I mean, I just remember going there with Daiki and I feel maybe Vic and Kenta was there.
Mm-hmm.
And so I know I didn't go there alone because I can't do that. That's totally out of my comfort zone. So yeah, but I think I just went there and I was like, oh wait, like this guy's cool and like the music he has is something I like. So like I don't know. If the record club was just conducted all in Japanese, I don't think I would have felt the same comfort that I do like when like do as now. So in a sense, I didn't feel as much nervous than I was because like the second I've stepped into that room, it was like just like a welcoming atmosphere. So yeah, that's what I remember.
Hmm.
Because I never took classes from your courses. So like I think it was our first time meeting too.
Hmm. Yeah.
And um I don't know that many like American professors. They're usually from like Southeast Asia or like I don't know, different like Europe or something. So for me that was also a sense of comfort because I grew up in the States and that's just like another, deep connection for me that another person's American and I have that connection. So yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, I remember talking about right Cincinnati and Texas, whatnot. Hmm. Hmm. And then like you and Vic really helped me like but put art up on the wall, right? Cover art, I remember. Like because I'm like, wow, they're helping me. And then like you came back the next week and you continued helping. Like, wow, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Hmm. So how about you, Momoka? Do you remember your first experience?
Experience. I think the first time I went was as a student assistant as an essay.
Hmm.
And yeah, it was sort of odd because yeah, I've never gone to record club, but David DM'd me. He somehow found me on Instagram and he scouted me. So, I felt really, I don't know, happy in the sense that yeah, I thought I was chosen by David. So I went in and I met David once, I think it was during a premiere, not a premiere, but we were there was movie time for Underground Velvet documentary
Hmm.
for the Kinkyukai, and that's when I first met you.
Hmm.
Yeah, and I talked with you, and I thought, wow, this guy seems really nice, and I felt safe, as a lot of people mentioned in the previous interviews. So yeah, yeah, when I first went, it was yeah with Hiyori. Hiyori was there, so as an essay, and yeah, I yeah, I remember feeling excited that this was going to be my every week from now on for this semester. Yeah.
Yeah, I messaged you because people kept mentioning you to me. And maybe Icha brought you up a lot and like other
Right. Sure.
everyone's like, you don't know Momoka? And I'm like, no, who's Momoka? Yeah, I just heard about you again and again. And then like finally like I'm gonna reach out to Momoka and it
Yeah.
worked. It was a good
Yeah,
I
that's
also brought up Momoko.
oh, you did.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's thank you.
of
Yeah.
course. So, well, okay, so what goes on there like on a weekly basis, right? So people who like both you guys mentioned feeling kind of nervous to go there. Um, so what should someone expect the first time they go there?
Well, I usually just because I'm used to it, I usually just tell people that like, oh, it's just a casual space where you can enjoy music and talk to friends, nothing serious. Yeah, you might need to speak a bit of English, but not everyone that comes and goes speak just English, so it's a open community and yeah, I think that kind of describes what the space is for me and like what you kind of do there. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's an open space for me as well. And I think you don't have to be able to speak, English or Japanese. if the music is a mutual, language. So, if you can go there and, vibe with the music, I think, that's what matters and you belong there. Yeah.
And I think sometimes people go there to maybe like do their work like from school with other classmates and with the music. Like it's kind of like
Yeah.
small little cafe, but not really because like you kind of have to go outside to buy your food and stuff. But yeah.
Hmm. There's
Oh,
like
I think.
overlapping activities going on, kind of.
Yeah, I mean it's really I mean last time I went some people were playing with Pokemon cards um on the desk, some were like wearing like earphones, scrolling on their phone and some listen to music. It's just you can do anything in there. Yeah, it's a safe space.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think of so using records, as opposed to you know, the streaming music, right? So it's we're actually using an outdated, format to listen to music. Do you think there's a value in that? And if so, what is the value of listening to records?
Definitely, I think it directly supports the artist instead of, paying your money towards a subscription where it kind of, deposits money to you're like physically buying their artwork, you're physically supporting this artist and enjoying what the entire album is for what it is. Because I think the issue for a lot of streaming platforms nowadays is that you can't really enjoy one full EP or album without like people kind of just tend to skip through and just pick what they want to listen to and not see the entire artwork for itself. And sometimes the albums have its own story. So if you're skipping through song after song, it's like, are you really enjoying the music or the work for what it is? So I think it's really important that we have this sort of medium to enjoy music. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you. Sometimes I find myself on the side of, skipping songs from albums when I do listen to music, but I realize it's because, I think these days I really tend to listen to music while I'm, walking or on trains and that's when I'm sort of multitasking, with my phone. And I feel like in Record Club, you get, this opportunity to just, you know, face the music and also like listen to the album thoroughly to appreciate the artist's storytelling. And also I really like that, instead of it's a curated selection and you get to choose from it. And when you choose the album, you get to enjoy the covers. Get to have this experience to intuitively choose music, and I really like enjoy that physical experience. Yeah.
Hmm. Okay. And let's see, here you designed the logo. Let me see if I have
Oh, yeah.
the logo handy to share. Right. And well, actually, you'll see it at the intro. Anyone watching this will see it at the intro to the clip. So what was your thinking going into the logo design?
I didn't really have much thought into it. Whenever I make these types of work, if that's the right term, like logos, because sometimes people ask me to make posters and stuff, and I just say yes. Um, I just like ha I think I have my own aesthetic or style that I like. And so like I didn't really have an idea of inspiration. I just kind of put whatever that was in my brain, just like dumped it, and I made a few copies until I felt satisfied. So, yeah, there were a lot of trial and errors for this, and even now I feel like I could do better with the logo, but I mean, it works. So, and like I don't, yeah, there's no deep meaning to it, but I did put the little vinyl with like the thunder to kind of just kind of visually express that it's a record club. And the star? is that the right word? Like the star, little sparkly sign, the diamond. That's not the diamond. Like
I'll grab it since we're talking about it. Wait, wait, wait. Ah.
Yeah, I'm looking at Yuri's logo while you're
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah,
saying it.
well, I did
like
have
I don't,
it handy, but I should have had it even more handy. Okay, there we go, right? Mm-mm.
Yeah.
but like I like you. Do you know like that sparkly? I don't know how to describe it, but it's
Is it the metallic texture?
e like the little
Oh, the twinkle.
the twinkle or like the
Yeah.
spark. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, people ask me why I put that, but like I think that just all connects to like me kind of liking uh stars and stuff. Like I don't know because Vic and I our DJ duo name is Kira Kira and that's basically like twinkling or stars. I think that just naturally went on to the logo even though that wasn't really my intention. Like and then I just thought maybe it's good. So and David think it's good enough. So yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, I love it. Hmm.
And I think I went for like the monochrome, like grayish, grayscale aesthetic because like the record club is already colorful as is, so I didn't want to like kind of put that as like the main focus, if that makes sense, and kind of keep it neutral. Neutral is my favorite, so yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, I
I
feel
think,
very
yeah.
attached to it.
That's good.
Go ahead, Momok. Mhm.
I don't know. I realized that yeah, star is like an ongoing theme for Hiyori's graphic design. Like she designed for the English writing book.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I really like the covers. And I think like now that I'm like, looking at this logo, oh yes, that's it. Yes, you can see the stars.
Mhm.
Yeah. And I think the stars are like necessarily, I can't see this logo or the book cover without the stars. Yeah. I don't
That's
know why, but I like it. Yeah.
All right. Well, any specific memories you'd
oh,
like to share?
well, uh, one time we celebrated May's birthday.
But yeah, I was gonna mention that too.
Yeah.
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 That
Mm.
was, and it was really nice of you that you got cake for her.
Hmm.
And we all kind of just got to be part of a special day for her. And I think that was really nice. Like, you don't really get to do that on campus unless you're like part of a Kenkyukai and whatever, right? So that was a first for me. So that was memorable.
Mm. And Momoka did all the legwork. She went and picked up the cake and everything. So,
Yeah, David told me cheesecake is May's favorite cake. Like, yes, sir. And I went to Shimane Station. I was like, oh my God, I have this important duty. Like, I have to pull this off. Yeah, but I just seeing her reaction, it was worth it. Yeah, for sure.
The cake was good.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a delicious cake.
Yeah, that was actually good. Yeah.
Okay.
And
All right. Sorry.
yeah, I enjoy taking videos with you guys. I think it was for like the first 2 weeks. No, yeah, but I
Yeah.
enjoyed making it. Filming the album reveal and also like May's like outfit change stuff.
That was
Yeah.
really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that was really fun to make. And yeah, I enjoyed it because I got to like sort of share um SFC Record Club to the world. And a lot of people liked it. So yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I
Mhm.
think it was like a good promo video as well, like a good way to showcase like what it is and how it looks like inside. Because I feel like some people get scared to walk in because they don't know what's going on, you know? And seeing
That's true.
is kind of comforting.
Yeah,
Hmm.
you can't tell like what the atmosphere of the room looks like just from the Instagram posts.
Yeah.
So,
Hmm.
yeah, I think that's one of the reasons why some of us feel nervous going there the first time. You don't know what to expect.
Yeah. I know some people ask me like, hey, like what's this SFC Record Club? Like it keeps popping up on my recommended like accounts to follow. And I'm like, oh, it's this like club that you just listen to records to and talk to people. And they were like, oh, I thought it was like a Kenkyukai. And I was like, no, 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 it's like nothing serious. Like you casually just listen to pe the music and talk to people. It's a fun place, and they just kind of, oh, okay, and they'll go and see, and they're like, yeah, it was actually really nice, and tell me these things. So
Yeah. It's really difficult to sort of label what record club is because there's I don't see anything similar or concept similar to it on the campus. There's Circle, there's Kinkyukai, but I don't know. It's really difficult to describe it when I like try to explain record club to my friends. I'm like, so you essay, so is that a class? I'm like, no, it's you just go there and just have fun. And
yeah,
they're really confused.
yeah.
Yeah,
I just say like it's like combine of the both of the
right.
you learn, you have fun,
Mm-mm.
you can do both.
Yeah, and it's not a duty, so yeah,
Yeah.
more.
Hmm. It was memorable when we decorated the door too.
Oh,
That was one of the videos, right? Wrapping up the door in aluminum
Yeah.
was hmm, that was fun.
Yeah, I think the metallic door has become this, icon. Like, I think at the beginning of the YouTube video, you sort of is that supposed to be how do you call it? The appearance of the door of the record club? Because I
Yeah,
noticed,
totally. Yeah,
yeah, the metallic background. And yeah, I like that it's become this, I don't know, symbol for record club. Yeah.
yeah. And watching this video should feel like you're opening that door, right? So that was my kind of my idea for that.
yeah.
So what's the music you're using for the
Oh,
intro?
that's Rick and what's that boy? Sogen? Is that his name?
Hogan.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Rick and Sogen. That just a live thing they did on campus and they put up on YouTube and I just took the music from that. Um
Oh,
hmm,
yeah, because I really liked it.
hmm. Yeah. In the outro I credit Hiyori's logo and then I credit music to Rick and Sogen. So
Mm.
hmm. All right. Well, do you think that's good, or is there anything else you'd like to add in closing or
Um,
message to future generations of our record club attendees?
that's crazy if you think about it. Like, if it's still around 10 years from now, and I like, for some reason, I have reasons to go back to SFC, and seeing all the new generations enjoying music, I think that'll be really cool. I feel like I'll probably feel really old, but like, but
Yeah.
it's always gonna be a place I can go back to. Like, and I know that, so that's really nice because um I feel like coming to Japan, there's only a few places I feel like that. I don't have a hometown in Japan. I don't have childhood friends in Japan. I don't have those sorts of things. So having that place to go back to is always nice.
Yeah, um, definitely. I also, same as Yuri, and I think many people who go to record club, I don't have a hometown in Japan, and I think if I like were to go back to campus in a few years from here, I would definitely go to record club first and yeah, talk with David and the future students, which I'm excited, looking forward to that. Yeah. Also to people who are thinking of coming to SFC Record Club, just show up um and talk to anyone there, listen to music, yeah, and you'll become um, part of this wholesome community. And yeah.
Yeah, like don't worry about having to speak English. That's literally the last thing you kind of need to worry about because it's all about, connecting with the music and connecting to people through music. So language shouldn't really be the biggest issue in my opinion.
Hmm.
But I don't know. That's probably biased because I can speak English well, so but yeah.
Yeah.
No one's gonna bite, no one's gonna do anything crazy. It's just a
Mm,
good vibe, good
yeah.
place to be, enjoy.
And like one thing, you don't have to be a nerd or otaku of music because I wasn't one, and I was yeah, I think in previous interview with Hannah and Kintoki, they mentioned feeling insecure about not having a good music selection. And I too feel that way sometimes. But I think I gained confidence from joining Record Club to know that, it's actually chill. People don't really care much about that.
Yeah.
Um, you can learn anytime. Yeah.
And good music is different for everyone, so that, yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. All right. Well, thanks. Thanks, guys. I love everything you said. So,
For
uh,
inviting us.
mhm. Okay.
Thank you.
お疲れ様でした. Yeah. Thank you for
Um,
joining me today. Let me stop the recording. All right. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.